Hello student, Hemant sir is here again. So today we are going to start the new chapter of our science, which is the important substance in our daily life. Okay, so substance in common use is the name of our chapter, which is 14th chapter of our syllabus. Okay, so first we have to understand what are the common substances that we are using in daily life. Okay, so when we woke up in the morning, from them till we are going to sleep at night, from that time morning to the evening or late night, we are using various products in our daily life on daily basis. Okay, like the water we are drinking, the food we are eating, the soap we are using to take a bath. Okay, sanitizers, salt, food, everything are nothing but the chemical substances. Okay, so these chemical substances are formed by the various chemical reaction between two or more than two elements. They may be metal, non-metal or metalloids. So from which we are going to understand the few important compounds which we are using every day in our life. Okay, let's take an example of the common salt. What is common salt? Which is the NaCl, sodium chloride. Okay, so how sodium chloride is formed? So sodium chloride is formed by the chemical combination between sodium metal and chlorine gas, which is the non-metal. They goes through the process in which sodium loses one electron to form positive ion, and chlorine gains the electron which is loses by the sodium and to form the negative ion of chlorine. Then the positive and negative ion, they attract each other and bonded by the bond called ionic bond. So the bond present between two different ions is nothing but the ionic bond, and where the electrostatic force of attraction works between two different ions. Okay, this is the way how sodium chloride is formed. So sodium chloride is very essential for our daily life. It is the part of our food because every day we are having salt in our food. So what that salt is doing in our body? So whenever we are eating the salt, it produces the iron in our body and it helps in transportation of various signals or various impulses from one part of the body to another part. Okay, so it is again a very important compound. Okay, so likewise we will understand few more examples of the compound. Okay, so these are nothing but the important compound of our daily life. So we have classified these compounds which we are using in our everyday life into salt, metals, non-metals and metalloids. Okay, so first we have to understand the classification of the substances that we are using every day. Okay, so first we have salt, then we have acids, we have metals, we have non-metals and other substances and other compounds. So in salt, like the table salt that we are using, okay, so H2O, NaCl, it is the sodium chloride, which is the salt that we are using. In soap we are using sodium carbonate, which is Na2CO3. It is used in detergent also. Okay, then we are using NaHCO3. It is sodium bicarbonate. NaHCO3. It is the sodium bicarbonate which is basic in nature. Okay, acid that we are using is lactic acid. Lactic acid in milk product. Then ethanoic acid, which is TH3COOH. It is the acetic acid that we are using. Okay, in metals, see ferrous is present in our blood, which helps in transportation of oxygen and nutrition in our body. Okay, so ferrous is present, magnesium is present, and the phosphorus and calcium are the part of our bone. Okay, so calcium metal and phosphorus is the non-metal which is present, which is used for the preparation of our teeth and bones. Okay, so in non-metal we have phosphorus, we have oxygen. Okay, it is again very important part of our daily life, because without oxygen life is not possible. We are breathing in oxygen rich air and releasing the air which is concentrated with carbon dioxide. Okay, so we have water. See, in other compound we are writing water, it is H2O. Again, without water life is not possible. Then carbon dioxide, which is equivalent important for the plants. Okay, because plants are using carbon dioxide for the process of photosynthesis. Okay, then we have water, then carbohydrate, it is C6H12O6, we have sugar, we have protein, we have lipid, we have fat, oil, etc. Okay, so these are the important substances that we are using our day-to-day life. Okay, so write down this part, then we will move further. So let's understand the important salt that we are using our daily life. Okay, so important salt of daily life. So what are the important salt that we are using every day? So first is the sodium chloride. So first we have to understand what are salt. Okay, so what are salt? So salts are the compounds which are formed by anion and cation, and do not produce H positive ion and OH negative ion, are called as salts. Okay, are called as salt. So important salts are common salt, which is sodium chloride, and the formula is NaCl. Okay, then we have magnesium chloride, its formula is MgCl2. Then we have sodium bicarbonate, it is NaHCO3. It is also called as baking soda. Just remember the name baking soda. Then we have sodium carbonate, and its formula is Na2CO3. It is also called as washing soda. Then we have calcium carbonate, calcium carbonate. Its formula is CaCO3. Then we have potassium phosphate. It is K3PO4. It is potassium phosphate. And its formula is K3PO4. Okay. So these are the important salts that we are using on the daily basis. Okay. So write down this is the salt and the example of the important salt that we are using in daily life. Okay. This is the salt that we are using for the preparation of the kind of food to provide them crispy feel. Okay. Then sodium carbonate, it is the salt that we are using in the preparation of washing powder. It is nothing but the detergent. Okay. So write it down. So students, these are the important compound and salt that we are using in our daily life. So today we are going to complete our session here only. So you have to remember all this molecular formula of the important salt. Okay. So students, आज के लिए इतना ही, मिलते हैं next video में. And next video is going to be a very important, because in next video we are going to understand everything about the common salt, which is sodium chloride. Okay, its preparation, how it is being prepared, uses, and the chemical reactivity with other substances. Okay, so write down.